All right, so the first thing I wanted to talk about today was the difference in these scrapper modules, the Abrade and the Trawler. On the left, I'm going to use the Abrade, and you can see the diameters 3.5 meters, speed 5.9, efficiency 7.6. So I wanted to show the difference and kind of what they're good for in different situations. The Trawler here on the right side, you'll see the stats. The diameter is much larger. It's a 6. A little slower and a little less efficient. So if you're working with anything large, I would go with the Trawler. I find that I use it the most on these panels. So as I'm doing these panels, you can see the difference in the size and how that would help if you're just like washing this whole side, how much you'll get, because the idea is to scrape off as much as possible in the shortest amount of time, right? So even though it's a little slower, it more than makes up for it in the diameter, nearly double. But this in itself, scrapping and doing panels, I find to be the most reliable and profitable in 3.23. You just fly out. I am not far from Arc 18. I just come out. I find these in about 5 minutes. Each one, I've had ones that have filled up my entire cargo and I need to go, maybe refill about 3 SCU on another one just to fill up, just to be 100%. But to me, this is the most reliable way to go. Now, this isn't the most optimal run to showcase how much you can make salvaging. As you can see, my cargo hold was bugged. The boxes were not snapping, so just tossed around in there. I do recommend picking up the heavy-duty tractor beam. If you are new to salvaging, you don't know, they do help a lot with maneuvering the boxes, especially when you have a proper grid. But you would still need the other handheld multi-tool tractor beam version when you do the boxes in the spaceport, because you cannot use this there. Fortunately, when I got to the TDD, I could not sell. It was full. I saw a reclaimer on its way out, so sure enough, so I decided to kill some time, and it did not go well for me and my Cutty. This NPC spawned behind me and just kamikazed straight into me. But as you can see, I finally did get it sold. 303k to be exact, only 21 units. Unfortunately, it was kind of a cluster in there without the snap. So that was the first haul. I went and I took out the rest of the boxes in the hopper, which ended up being another 12, which got me a little over 200k, bringing the grand total to 505k for that. Overall, it took about an hour. I could have cleaned that up a little bit if I was a little bit more sweaty, probably down to 45 minutes, plus the cargo. It took me forever to try to get it in there without it snapping. So those things could have changed. Also, with salvaging, you just kind of get lucky with the panels. There's a lot of ones that sometimes spawn close to each other. Sometimes you just get a huge spawn to start with. But it seems to be pretty reliable. So if you like this video, please take the knowledge. Do not share the video, because I do not want people to know how easy this is, as I think it is the most reliable and best way to make money in the game right now. That is legal, with none of this shady insurance fraud business going on. Take care.